some people, their situations has forced them to be the way that they are. Somebody you don't know, they keep probably getting beat up, abused, raped, molested, and because of that now they're mean. Because there was nobody that rescued them. A man with the mom, a man with the daddy. He left and left the uncle.
My God.
Left mama's 10 boyfriends. Why? I wrote a book entitled A Broken Rib. Why? I was so mad with my husband the first years I married him. Mad with him because he couldn't fix the issues. Not knowing that it took God a long time to explain to me. Yes, I've been married now. This is my 30th year. Thank God he stayed together.
My God.
But the Lord said, you mad at him because you're broken when he was the one that broke you. Oh, y'all not hearing me. See, sometimes we're mad with somebody else, or when somebody else is the one that broke you. God have mercy. But God. Let me read my little sermon. You see, Genesis 41st chapter. Now you may see why I don't get invited back. This is she never got to her sermon. She just told us about being delivered.
My God.
People don't want to hear that no more. Genesis 41:14. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon. And he shaved himself and changed his raiment, and came in unto Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say thee that thou canst understand a dream to interpret it. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, it is not in me. God shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, and he began to say in the dream, and I'll stop right there because I want to talk to you for the next 10 or 15 minutes here. And then we're going to pray for a couple of people, and I do have to fly out and head into another service. But listen, God spoke to me a couple of weeks ago. I stood up to preach one thing, and God gave me this message. And I didn't get to preach it that night because when I told the title, the anointing fell, and the women just started running around like they're crazy. I couldn't even preach. I'm like, y'all let me preach. But the glory of God hit that building because I like Joseph. I like preaching about Joseph because I see a lot of myself in Joseph. Because a lot of times I hear people, you know, Joseph, it's time to go to the palace. But let me tell you something. It's one thing to get to the palace. But if you don't understand why you are in prison, you will just be in the palace, but you'll still be a mess.
That's it.
Let me try this side over here a minute. Because when I begin to look at the life of Joseph, I want to show you this in the next few minutes. We're going to pray for somebody because there is somebody in this room today that the hand of the Lord is on your life and he is getting ready to use you. This is not a traditional cliche, you know, but I'm talking about there is a purpose and a mandate in your life that no one else can do but you. Let's say that again. Let's say that one more time. There is a purpose and a mandate on your life that no one else can do but you. That is the only reason the devil is trying to kill you.
My God.
The devil is not trying to kill you because you got a car. He's not trying to kill you because you're cute. He's not trying to kill you because your shoes are cute and your hair is flowing. He could care less about that. He is trying to kill you because he knows that if you ever understand who you are,
my God,
it is now then more than just about you. Because whatever God has anointed you to do is bigger than you. Oh, I wish I had 10 people right there. The enemy knows, listen, the only people the enemy is after right now are those who are going to make more impact, not just past. It's past your church. It's past your city. I'm talking about a nation alone.
Yes, God.
You're not understanding what I'm just saying right there. I'm talking about the very one you with your crazy mindset. Come on. God ain't even dealing with sane people right now.
My God.
He's dealing with those that think that I can't make it. You are the one that God is getting ready to use. Y'all not hearing me right there. You who feel that I messed up so much that God will get the glory out of me.
My God.
You realize that you're the very one. That one word up out of your belly will cast demons out of there. Lord have mercy.
Jesus.
And so what the devil does is to get you to focus on your weakness. That the because I've already used my time talking. But let me tell you something. Some of you don't realize that the hand of the Lord is so on your life. Watch this now. I used to think that God had to, I used to think that, okay, I got to step out of everything. I got to bring me out of this. And the Lord one day told me, he said, let me explain something to you. When the hand of the Lord is on your life, you cannot, watch this now, come out of a thing. What's that? He said, you cannot come out of it, woman of God. He said, you can only endure it, survive it.
My God. My God.
Let me show you something. He said, because before the foundation of the world, I orchestrated everything that you would go through. And watch this now, watch this now. And so now you got people around you that don't understand your destiny and your purpose. So now the first time you get your little feelings hurt, y'all not hearing me, and then we're going to pray you through it, and we're going to pray you out of it. And they don't realize God didn't anoint you to come out of it. He anointed you to go through it. Y'all,
come on now.
this is the only reason why Jesus told his disciples, I'm getting ready to go through, I'm getting ready to go down here. They're going to lie on me, they're going to talk about me, and they're going to kill me, but 3 days later I'm going to get up. Why did Jesus tell his disciples that before the persecution started? Because he understood they loved him enough that the moment the persecution started, they